Welcome to BNEWS Weekly. I'm Phil Gallagher, along with BNEWS reporters Tad Stefanak, Robert Paris, Veris Conley, Arushi Dema, and Carter Ames. Gretchen Carey with Community Calendar. Thank you for joining us. Many were disappointed the July 4th parade was canceled this year. However, with the efforts of Nikki Cadillac of Burlington Buzz and the 4th of July Committee, a community picnic was held on the Common to celebrate Independence Day. Veris Conley has the story.
With the 4th of July parade being canceled in Burlington this year, founder of Burlington Buzz, Nikki Cadillac, helped put together a picnic to celebrate the holiday on the Common instead.
So today we're having a 4th of July community picnic. This was inspired by really the fact that the 4th of July parade, which usually is held each year, was canceled this year. I wanted to create a space where people could just get together, no matter what kind of experiences they've had in life, they could all come together and celebrate the nation's independence with their neighbors. Things are just really uncertain in the world. We're forgetting how to communicate with people, and I think even just being in the same space is a really powerful thing that we can do to just start opening and breaking down our walls. On the 250th anniversary of the Revolution, I think it's really important to reflect on the effort that went into building a country like ours.
After we had to unfortunately cancel this year's parade due to road construction and low volunteerism, and so we, banded together, the few of us on the committee and Nikki, and we put together a community picnic that everyone can come out and have a good time. I think for me, anytime you get the opportunity to put together an event that the community can come to, participate in, enjoy each other, and have a good time is what it's about. We succeed together by being together. I appreciate everyone who came out today. I appreciate the support from the community, from the town staff, Nikki Cadillac and the Burlington Buzz. I cannot thank everyone enough, because that's what it's all about for me. I
really appreciate the help of Nick Priest and the 4th of July committee. If you helped contribute to this event in any way, particularly if you're just somebody who showed up with a lawn chair and a picnic lunch, thanks for making this something great, and hopefully we can continue this in future years.
This is Veris Conley. Happy 4th of July.
I pledge of allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
As we all know, we celebrate July 4th because of the American Revolution that led to the signing of the Declaration of Independence. All year, we are celebrating the 250th anniversary of the Revolution. We teamed up with historian Peter Coppola for a special segment called Burlington Revolution 250. Let's have a look.
So I'm standing just outside Concord Center at Merriam's Corner. This is where some people argue that the Revolutionary War actually started, because it was here that colonial Minutemen fired in anger at the British. Prior to that, everything was a skirmish, including Lexington, Concord Bridge, Concord Center. There were situations, a couple of colonials died, but no big deal. Governor General Gage could have written it off as part of the job of going up there to get all the stores and ammunition from the colonists. But by the time the British leaving Concord came to here, the Minutemen, who were aware that colonists got killed on Lexington Green, were upset. So when they saw the British coming for them, they fired on the British in anger. And the British had to come through that. So British soldiers died here. Now we're going to go walk past Marion's Corner up to the Bloody Angle where the Woburn militiamen were stationed. Once the British turned the corner on Marion's Tavern and started going up the rise, beyond that tree line is the Bloody Angle. And you can see it starts to go up. Right at the top of that rise, as the British were coming around, that's where the Woburn militia saw the British coming, and they were ordered to disperse and take positions behind the stone wall. Okay, so once the British turned the corner at Marion's Corner, and they came through that barrage of gunfire, they began to move. They went up the rise a little bit, and then when they hit the rise, they came down this road running, thinking, okay, we got away from the Minutemen. They ran, they're coming around the bend. They're coming around the bend, and then the road begins to rise again, and they were in for a bit of a surprise. So this is the bloody angle. At the time, there was no foliage here at all. On my right side was a cornfield, wetlands on my left. There's some stone walls further back where you can't see it. This is where the Woburn militia was dispersed along this bend. So as the British came running down the hill thinking they were safe and free to take off toward Lexington Center, they ran into a barrage of bullets here. This is, at the time, this was the biggest battle of the day until they got towards Dow Arlington.
Now on display, currently at the Town Common, is the new Burlington Micro Gallery. Robert Paris was there for the opening.
It was a celebration at the Burlington Town Common when the Micro Gallery opened its doors on the afternoon of June 27th. It took a number of years for the project to come full form, but it was definitely worth the wait.
I had this idea a few years ago, but had to table it when I was in graduate school. And when I moved to Burlington about a year after, I ended up reaching out to Barbara of the Sculpture Park, and she connected me with Melissa. And Melissa and I met at True North Coffee, chatted about the plans, and she absolutely loved them and said, you know, let's do this, let's make it happen, it's going to be great. And the overall idea came from my experience of growing up in a low-income household and not having access to the arts or extracurricular activities, but always loving the arts. And I never felt like a gallery was for me, or maybe someone like from my background. And one of my missions, I guess, in life now is to make art accessible and have everyone feel welcome anytime.
Before the grand opening, town officials and employees spoke briefly on why the project is a great addition to Burlington.
I think a lot about the kind of world we're creating for our kids, and that's one of the reasons I love this project so much. It gives young people the chance to see what's possible, to experience all different kinds of art, to meet the artists behind the work, and to imagine themselves as creators too.
Art in the parks enriches public spaces, sparks creativity, and brings communities together. Supporting art in the parks means supporting connection and culture and more vibrant environment for all.
The Concord, Massachusetts-based artist Jay Hart was in attendance, who was excited for the community to see her work of Loose Ends.
I'm so honored and thrilled to be a part of this for the first show. It's just such an honor and just really inspiring, I think, to the art community. I know a lot of artists have been talking about it and they're curious, like what's going on and when is it going to open, and so it's really exciting for everyone, I think.
For Catherine LeCompte Leche, her dream is now a reality.
I just can't believe that it's here, it's happened, and it is up and open to the public. It's a dream come true, and I'm really grateful to the town of Burlington, to Melissa, Kelly, the contractor Andrew, the solar team, everyone who put work into making this happen.
I hope that they understand that in Burlington we do celebrate imagination, innovation, and I hope that, you know, they take away that, you know, our community as a whole can be creative together and build something, you know, no one's seen before. So I think that's exciting.
As an artist, it's especially exciting to be able to show in a space that's not a commercial gallery or a museum, but a space that is just about getting your work out and connecting with people without any like barriers to just see your work and interact with it. It's really wonderful.
Be sure to check out the Burlington Micro Gallery, now on display at the Town Common until August 29th. I'm Robert Paris for BNEWS Weekly.
Kendra Scott, the popular jewelry brand, celebrated its grand opening at the Burlington Mall with a weekend of give-back events, one benefiting a local mother. Arushi Dema was at the event and has this report.
Hi, I'm Arushi Daima at Kendra Scott's grand opening celebration weekend. Kendra Scott wanted their first day in business to be grounded by give-back events that would allow them to immediately invest in the community. Today's proceeds will benefit a local mother, Emily Colicchio's recovery from a rare and life-threatening high birth complication called an amniotic fluid embolism.
Emily's journey has been really unexpected.
and some of the obstacles that she's overcome and the obstacles that she still has to overcome are things that we are all navigating together. And when Kendra Scott reached out for their grand opening that they could support her in this way, it was unimaginable, and I'm really proud that a brand can give back to their local community.
Well, it all started with Kendra Scott herself when she had a mission to get out into the community and do good. She started with a hat business that was really intended to benefit women who were going through chemotherapy and were losing their hair. She always had the heart of always do good, always find a way to do good. As time went on and she decided she was going to open her first retail business, she actually ended up with a line around the door because it was all the people in the community that she had supported over the course of time that had come out to support her. So philanthropy is something that we've always leaned into in a really big way, and we're really excited to support the Colequio mission here. Opening a new store here, it was really, really important that we got a chance to really learn the community and, learn the heartbeat of Burlington and the Burlington area. So this was a story that was just very touching and definitely wanted to be able to support any way we could. So here we are.
I mean, the town of Burlington's incredible, and I think that my sister, her husband, our family growing up here have built so many connections that have stayed true to the town, and it has been overwhelming to see the support.
As the Burlington Mall continues to evolve, it's not only expanding its diverse mix of retail and dining options, but entertainment options as well. J7 Adventureland, a new indoor playground, recently opened its doors. The new 5,000-foot playground includes slides, obstacle courses, a ball pit, and full arcade. Founded by parents who saw other indoor playgrounds offer plenty of excitement, but only junk food, J7 includes a snack bar with a menu designed to fuel and nourish growing bodies. Their guilt-free menu offers everything from fresh fruit to pizza, crafted with high-quality ingredients. Another entertainment option is the Circus. Flip Circus will be returning to the Burlington Mall July 25 through August 5th. The 2-hour-long performance includes live music, acrobats defying physics, dancers pulsing with rhythm, aerialists soaring high above, a clown, and more. It all takes place under a climate-controlled big top tent in an intimate setting and generous concession stand. In restaurant news, Tuscan Brands announced that Tuscan Kitchen Burlington will be closing its doors August 3rd. In a Facebook post, they expressed their thanks for 11 unforgettable years. The location has been more than just a restaurant. It was the heartbeat that helped build Tuscan Brands into what it is today. We're endlessly grateful to the Burlington community, our loyal guests, and dedicated team who made this place like home. Tuscan Brands is staying in the location, has plans to reopen with an entirely new concept crafted for the residents of Burlington and travelers passing through. The Burlington Area Chamber of Commerce, in collaboration with State Representative Ken Gordon, sponsored a life science panel with Lieutenant Governor Kim Driscoll to discuss the impact of the National Institute of Health's funding cuts to the local life sciences ecosystem. The event was held at Northeastern University's Innovation Campus at Burlington and included a select audience of area business leaders, life science professionals, and local municipal officials. The discussion centered around the current challenges to our local life science organizations and ways that the state could help to offset some of the shifts in the federal funding landscape. Lieutenant Governor cited several major state-level initiatives, including the Mass Leads Act, the Affordable Homes Act, and the recently passed Fair Share Transportation Investment. These initiatives, supported by Representative Gordon, exemplify the Commonwealth's commitment to staying competitive in the life science industry. The BACC also welcomed Ryder and Phelps family law at a recent ribbon-cutting ceremony. BNEWS reporter Tad Stefanak was there.
Looking here and smiling. The Burlington Area Chamber of Commerce is welcoming a new addition to the Burlington business community. Ryder and Phelps Family Law.
Ryder and Phelps are divorce attorneys, and I've been practicing divorce for over 20 years. And my partner has been with me for about 13.
Our practice concentrates on domestic relations, so we do all kinds of work in the probate and family court. Really anything that involves the family, we're able to assist. Our firm was growing and we needed more space when we were looking around for places that could accommodate that. Burlington was one of the towns that kept coming up.
So many reasons why we moved to Burlington. One was this amazing space. We really needed more space. Our team is growing. Right now I think we have 12 people on our team, and we really loved what Burlington had to offer.
Burlington continues to be a key location for businesses to locate, and the Chamber is happy to kind of work them through the system, welcome them to the town, but that's when the work really starts. Getting them acclimated, getting them connected to other businesses, building those mutually beneficial relationships. That's where the Chamber really stands aside.
Love the Chamber. This is amazing. Very positive experience. Despite what we do, we're very positive people. We work in a holistic way with people who are going through a really difficult time. We have some amazing lawyers that work with us and support staff.
We want the attorneys to do the attorneying, and they trust us to make sure that we are a business and that we can function. We handle a lot of the day in and day out of the business.
We're excited to get involved in the community, join organizations like the Burlington Chamber of Commerce and really get our feet on the ground, start meeting people, give back. We're definitely looking for ways to give back too. There's been some organizations that we've reached out to in the area.
Very much looking forward to seeing how the practice grows in Burlington. We're very interested in becoming a part of the community.
From Ryder and Phelps Family Law, I'm BNEWS reporter Tad Stefanak.
Lahey Hospital and Medical Center celebrated the opening of their Clinical Research Center with a ribbon cutting of their own. The new space expands access to clinical trials for patients throughout the region, making next-generation care more convenient and more personal than ever. The Clinical Research Center's opening underscores Lahey's dual role as a teaching hospital and community anchor, delivering sophisticated medical innovation while preserving access to the highest quality of specialized care close to home that have defined the hospitals for decades. The 2025 Boston Business Women's Award has been announced. Local entrepreneur and author Amy Goober was voted Best Community Creator. Tad Stefanak has the story.
Better together.
Amy Goober, local entrepreneur and author, has been honored by Boston Businesswomen for Community Creator.
Boston Businesswomen is an amazing online Facebook group. They have over 51,000 women in this Facebook group. It was created and run by Christina Miller, who is one of my, mentor/idols. She's just an incredible businesswoman and person, which is important. And she's created this beautiful platform for women in business to join together. And she offers all kinds of online webinars and seminars and things. There are in-person events. And part of what they do to uplift women, which is right in line with what I like to do, is they created this whole awards program. And they had all different categories, and people voted. So I was nominated for Best Community Creator, and that's the award that I won. And to me, that's the whole point. Like, there is no better award for me than that, because that is what I'm trying to do, is bring women together, lift them up, and create community. I find with Boston Businesswomen, as an example, that Facebook group, if somebody posts something that I feel is in alignment with anything I do or anything I'm interested in doing, I message that woman and I say, can we connect on Zoom? And it's always, yes, when are you available? That's because we're in a container, like a positive, nurturing container that makes everybody comfortable. And I've met so many incredible business women there, and many of our sponsors and speakers for our events come from that group. So it was a great honor to me to win that award, because it's really what my passion is.
Congratulations to Amy on her award, and best of luck in future endeavors. This is BNews reporter Tad Stefanak.
The Peach Truck, headquartered in Nashville, Tennessee, made a pit stop here in Burlington while on its national tour. BNews volunteer Carter Ames checked out the festivities.
Many people love a good fresh peach in the summer.
The line was packed to get delicious peaches from the Peach Truck on their national tour, which stopped by Wayside on July 13th.
We sell peaches across the country, right? Our founders, Jessica and Steven, were amazing. They grew up in Georgia and then moved to Nashville, and they couldn't find the peaches they grew up loving. So they decided, hey, let's get really good peaches going again. And this was back in 2012, so we've been in operation for about 13 years at this point.
The popular Peach Truck is going to a variety of locations on the East Coast this summer.
We have been on the road for about 6 weeks, going on, I think, our 6th week. We started at our home office here in Nashville, Tennessee, but then we went down to Florida, we went to North Carolina, to Virginia, to Maryland, to Philly, and we went up to Rhode Island. We're heading to upstate New York in 2 days.
People were raving about the peaches.
Even my wildest expectations blew them away. They were just so fresh and so juicy, so I've been coming back every single year.
You can check out more on their website at thepeachtruck.com. From the shops at Wayside, I'm Carter Ames for BNEWS Weekly.
The Summer Rec Review segment has returned after being on hiatus since the pandemic, with new host program coordinators Jeff DeSalvo and Andrew Mountain. They visit Club Simonds in the first installment.
I'm Jeff DeSalvo, I'm the program coordinator here, and here's Andrew Mountain, our assistant program coordinator. We're here at Simonds Park. We're going to kind of take you through a day in the life of Club Simonds. We have some fun interviews, and we'll get started. All right, we're here with Club Simonds director, Emma Martinage. Emma, how's it going today?
Going good. Things are awesome.
Right. How many summers have you been at Club Simonds or with us at BPRD?
This is my 7th summer at Club Simonds and my 4th as a director.
Awesome. How's it been going this summer?
Things are awesome. The kids are having a lot of fun. The staff comes up at 8:45 in the morning with tons of energy, and it's been hot, but it's been great.
Yeah, we also have some early drop too, so getting here a little bit early. What time do they get here?
Early drop shows up at 8 o'clock.
That's a long day. The staff work very hard. So yeah, so take us through like a day at Simonds.
Yeah, the days kind of consist of a lot of different things. We have crafts, we have activities, we do games, we have pool 3 times a week. We have Wacky Water Wednesdays, which are all water activities, so on the really hot days, that's super nice. We do water slide down the big hill, and then we have theme days on Fridays.
Awesome. All right, thanks for coming over, and we're going to try to see if we can track down an inclusion staff member and talk to everyone about that.
Thanks, Jeff. I'm here with Ashley and Sophia. How's the Club Simonds going this summer?
It's been going really good. I've been having so much fun. It's been a lot of fun hanging out with the kids and doing activities and games and stuff.
So for both you guys, this is your 2nd or 3rd year with me?
This is my 3rd year at Club Simonds. This is my 2nd year at Club Simonds.
So what's your guys' favorite activity at Simonds?
My favorite activity would probably be dodgeball, some type of dodgeball game like hit and sit, because I love just I can be really interactive with the kids, and I love seeing all of them laugh and have so much fun with that.
Mine would probably be Go Bananas, because the kids can get back in and not get upset, and everyone can have a fun time.
All right, well, those are all the questions I have for you guys. Thanks for having a little quick interview, and thanks to all of our Club Simonds staff.
All right, we've heard from Emma, our director. We've heard from Adam, who's an inclusion staff, and we also heard from Ashley and Sophia. They gave us a sneak peek into the ins and outs of Club Simonds. We decided, it's a little too hot out here. We figured we'd stick our feet in the wading pool and cool off a little bit. Because not only is Club Simonds here at Simonds Park, but there's also a number of amenities here that it's open to the public, the playground, the wading pool, there's ball fields, pickleball courts, you name it, we have it. So before we wrap up, Andrew, any last words?
Yeah, it's been a fun day getting to talk to all of our staff. We hope to see you down at the park and maybe at the program, and come by the wading pool, get your pass at the office, and yeah, we hope to see you here.
The summer wouldn't be complete without the annual Rahanis Park Open. BNEWS reporter Robert Paris has the story for you right after the community calendar with Gretchen Carey.
Hey everyone, I'm Gretchen Carey, and this is your community calendar. On July 25th through August 5th, the Circus returns to town outside of the Burlington Mall. For more information and for tickets, go to www.flipcircus.com. On July 27th from 9 a.m. to noon, Wayside Shopping Center will be having an event called Cars and Coffee. Everyone is welcome and the event is free. Also on July 27th from 1 to 3 p.m., the Indian Americans for Burlington are bringing an opportunity to showcase their talent at the Burlington Sculpture Park. Everyone is welcome and the event is free. For more community calendar events, go to bcattv.org, burlingtonpubliclibrary.org, and burlingtonrecreation.org. I'm Gretchen Carey, and that was your community calendar.
The Rackets were in full force at Rahanis Park for the annual Open, and what a beautiful weekend it was. Organizer Scott Barrett couldn't have been more happier with the turnout and the number of participants this year.
Yeah, we got about 35 participants this year, which is up a decent amount from last year. A lot of singles, a lot of doubles, a lot of guys playing 2 events, so we've gotten great support from people from Burlington, other towns, supporting Burlington tennis.
Peter DeBarros and Nick Fahey faced each other in a heated first singles match. Fahey had the lead in the first set 6-3, but DeBarros bounced back big time, defeating him in 3 straight sets. 6-1, 1-0, and 10-1 in a sudden death round. I spoke to both of the players about the victory and the defeat.
I got to play Burlington alumni Nick Fahey, a couple years younger than me, went to high school with me, so it was good fun. And yeah, really tough opponent, really worked me. Went down to the wire, so I was glad to get the win.
Yeah, it was a tough match. He's a competitor, really made me work for every point, and it's hot out here, so eventually ran out of legs there, but all props to Pete, and I wish him luck going forward.
The two shared their experiences about the event.
Just hanging out here all day and seeing everybody that I don't get to see all the time.
Scott's great. He always runs a great event. It's like a lot to coordinate, but he does a good job. Me and him were captains together on the Burlington High School team, so cool to see him continuing on the legacy there, and yeah, always does a great job.
Trophies were awarded at the end of the matches on Sunday, July 13th. Prasad and Aditya Pathak won in their match, defeating Lorenzo Russo and Daniel Montiero 6-4 and 6-3. Matt Lipinski and Eric Rabhorn defeated Rich Lipinski and Michael Staron 7-6 and 6-2. Aaron Riley and Peter DeBarros beat Tim Curran and Sharon Kames 6-4 and 1-0. Overall, everyone enjoyed their time on the court, having fun and playing the sport they love.
Obviously, everyone loves the competitiveness of it, but at the end of the day, we're all just out here to have fun. Good to see, it's really great to see returning players come back because it shows people enjoy this tournament, want to come back, and also getting new players is great. Yeah, I mean, for Burlington tennis, it's great to have, you got alumni here from the class of 2014, you got class 2010, 2020, 21 up, so it's just great to see everyone coming back and enjoying a good weekend.
From Rahanis Park, I'm Robert Paris for BNEWS Weekly.
Our regular contributor, Mary Leach, sent in this beautiful photo of a bee approaching a flower for some nectar. She expressed her excitement that the bees have returned. Thank you for the photo, Mary. We'd like to see your photos. The photo could be of something you see around town, the weather outside your door, or even photos of your family members and pets. Whatever you think is interesting and would like to share. Send them to bcat@bcattv.org with the subject line Photo of the Week. A couple of things we're working on for next week. Thursday, People Helping People will be hosting their Pours for a Purpose fundraiser. We'll have a report on that as well as a preview of The Lightning Thief, the musical presented by the Burlington Educational Summer Theater, featuring a cast of 82, so tune in for that and all of the latest news. I'm Phil Gallagher, and that's it for the news desk. We hope to see you next week. Thank you.